Hi, Ludi. Yeah. Hey, Connor. Thanks, Connor. Yo, what's good, Hash? Dude, I'm actually gonna start this song over because it's perfect for what's about to happen. Here we go. Okay, I wasn't quite ready. I gotta start it over one more time. Alright, here we go. I only sent you there to get answers done. Francis, should I say. What you've done is not acceptable by any means. What do you mean, not acceptable? When does it matter what's acceptable? I've been stuck here in this place for God knows how long. Huh? Finally!
I start getting a little bit of power. Maybe I get a little bit of a way out of here. Maybe I can find my wife. Have you ever thought, Francis, that she may not want to be found? That she has moved on. You were thought to be dead. There's no way she would believe it. There's no way she would think that after everything, after all we did to find our son, that I could just go like that. Ain't no way. Well, it doesn't matter, Francis. It doesn't matter at all. What matters are the actions you've taken. And in this case, you have taken actions outside of your realm of responsibility. And before you know it, you're going to have these gods, especially the god of this island, breathing right down your neck. Have you thought of that? Yeah, I thought of that. And maybe I don't care. Maybe you thought I was somebody else. You thought I had something different in my heart. But I found a different power. I found a power that doesn't lie to me. I found a power to get me what I want. But it doesn't mean you need to use it that way. But, Francis, more importantly, removing the protection on a building like that, does it stop there? Of course it doesn't stop there. We're gonna get rid of everything that we don't need here. I can tell you that much. We're gonna make it so things move a little bit smoother. That's what we're gonna do. And it don't matter what any gods think. Not anymore. Oh. I thought you were one to be trusted. I thought you had finally turned a new leaf. I thought of all people that you had noble intent. But it's just the same. Every time. Every time, it's always the same. Power. Escape. Purpose. No one who gains the power ever thinks about the greater good. The good of others, the good of the realm, the good of all the realms. They only think about themselves. Well, of course I'm gonna think about myself. This place took a lot from me. It took the most important thing to me, and that ain't my brother. That was my son. And now I got the bastard in my head. And I'll tell you, I found a way to coax him out of his little slumber. Well, what is it? You think I'm gonna tell you that easily? I know you got another question in there besides that. Francis, everything you're doing, there's something else at play. You are listening to that Titan Erebos, are you not? Of course. What he promises is far grander than anything the gods can promise here. But at what cost, Francis? At what cost? Any cost, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that I find my wife. We get to go home. I don't care what comes of this place or any other. Well, tell me, how can they talk to Hirax? Well, first, I'm gonna tell you why he wanted to talk. Puzzling indeed. I still think that the cogs must speak to him. They must coax him out, and now I know how. And even though his reasoning is unacceptable, the cogs must know why. They must understand. The bridge must be completed. And the people here, all of them, even if they are not cogs, they all play a role. And they, and the completion of the bridge before year's end, is what stands between us and annihilation.
Speaking.
Victoria! Oh. It seems my mic is messed up. Hang on. Is this working now? Okay. Ah, Victoria, it's Harold. How does the day fare?
Hey, Harold. Just starting. How about you?
Oh, things have already been quite afoot. I haven't been able to contact pretty much anyone else. I think you're the only one around right now. But if you wouldn't mind seeing who's around and meet me at the Portal Hub benches, I have some important things to share.
Okay, I will contact people around.
All right, I'll be waiting.
Okay, see you, Harold.
See you. Curiouser and curiouser as the day goes on. And Marv knew the importance of sanctifying this area. These runic charges are the only thing that make it so we cannot be intruded upon without our knowledge. No gods can hover without being visible. This is dangerous talk. And I do fear what could come of it. But we must remain single-mindedly focused. Otherwise, who knows what could happen? Ooh. All right, so hi. I have plenty that I can do, and my focus is on people who are currently on. And as of right now, oh, look at that. We do have Zane. That's good. As of right now, it's just 2 of them. Before that, it was only Victoria. Also, I don't have my console at the moment because the stupid website likes to do this dumbass thing where it just doesn't work. But yeah. Anyway, it's fine, entropy. So what I was gonna say was
what happens on nights that we have sessions that we have few people, the focus will go on those people. And if just because you sign on during the session doesn't mean I'm gonna just pivot to you. Sessions are 3 hours and that's it. And so if we're running a storyline if we're running through a storyline that's focused on whichever characters we're on already, I can't always break off from them. So it's very imperative that you try to get on within the first like hour or so. Why? Otherwise I can't like guarantee I'll pivot. And then also like, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes sessions end early. They're gonna have to, because there's only so much I can push with only a few people around. And yeah, I just want people like I want to make sure that people are understanding. That's why I'm streaming them. They're understanding like who gets what, when, where. It's always been a frustrating thing that I'm worried about people feeling like certain ways, and it's like I don't work around your schedules anymore. You guys have to work around my schedule. And so I give a lot of opportunity. I've talked to a lot of people about like I have ideas when people are available. That's why there'll be some sessions on different days here and there, but it's not those specific, like they're not like I'm available exactly on the 13th. It's like no, not like that. It's like these days are more likely, and I'm like, okay, I'll check if you're, you know, if you're going to be available, and I might do a session on a day that you're more available. But for the most part, for people that have been on regularly, first of all, if you miss a session, that's fine. You don't have to be at every session, especially if your life is lifing the hell out of you. But second of all, that also means like, please understand. Cause yeah, like I was saying like a couple of days ago, I guess, I do a lot to make this run, and it costs money too. And I'm working on, you know, getting an income source here, whether it be a job or whatever. But I can relatively definitively say that if I see, like, if I personally have no changes to funding come beginning of next year, you know, so in like a month, this server is gonna have to at least get paused, because I won't be able to afford it, because it's more important that I afford like groceries. And it's a lot of stress. There's a lot of stress running this, and it's always this worry about people like not being happy with like how I do things, or the stuff that I run, or what I push, or like, oh, they're not pushing my storyline, you know what I mean? So yes, I've removed that because I simply do not have the mental manpower to provide rewards for Patreon. And I appreciate there's a couple of you that are still supporting me on Patreon, but it's you know, it's just like a little tiny bit. It's right now the support on Patreon is not enough to cover the server by any means. But I appreciate every single dollar on there, for sure. But I don't feel comfortable putting higher tiers, because I can't provide, I can't deliver. I feel like I failed a lot of people with that Patreon. And I feel like once I have an income source that has nothing to do with any of this online stuff, content stuff, I'll probably take down the Patreon. But for now, I do appreciate every dollar. So I just always assume there's a lot going on in Entropy. It's fine. I didn't know if there was anything going on right now, though. You haven't really told me anything about that kind of stuff. But yeah, so that's just kind of where I've been, and I don't know, like, it's just been odd. It's just been odd. Oh, I'm not asking you to tell me in chat, and I'm not asking you to tell me while I'm streaming either, please. But yeah, so I don't know. I do feel kind of like a doofus when I'm just kind of around and like I can't really do anything necessarily. And like limiting my eyes to sessions, that has helped me a lot for sure, but I'm not super sure exactly how I'm gonna do things moving forward.
When did this flashlight have buttons on?
That's basically the moral of the story. But anyway, I hear people.
Anyway, it's good to see you.
This is so unnecessary.
Yeah, well, it's there now. Girls waiting
Sorry,
for us.
I'm getting way too. Good morning, Harold.
Ah, yes. Hello. How do you fare?
Mr. Tana.
Hey.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, sorry. I say, how do you fare? How are you all doing?
Is it me or is it just extra windy?
Well, I am doing okay. Just started my day. I did try to call everyone, and these two answered.
Oh, well, this is still a convenient group, you know, with you all being cogs and whatnot. But it is not the most pleasant scenario that is causing me to want to speak to you all here in a place where the gods can't interfere without us seeing them. So there have been some level of developments here in the past few weeks, and it would seem that not even I have been told everything in the plans. That is both by the gods and certain other individuals. I have been working diligently on how to, well, on how you all would be able to call upon your imprint of Hirax. As I'm sure you remember, he, as an imprint, told you all that he wouldn't be able to talk to you again until the bridge was about to be powered on. Well, as far as I know, that is due to the conservation of energy needed for him to remain as an imprint. For his time as an imprint in all of you is limited in varying ways. But the biggest limit is that when you all do what it is that is required to power the bridge on, his energy will be depleted.
and you will not be imprinted any longer. However, there are manners upon which we can talk to him again. But once I tell you how, and you go decide to do it, you call upon the imprint to appear, make your questions fast, for he will not be willing to stay very long. It will be requiring him to use his reserve energy. And then he will only have a certain small limit for when the bridge is powered. And then he is gone. And as far as I have seen, he will be gone anywhere he is imprinted. The time limit is at the fulfillment of the prophecy. They are intrinsically linked. And so, what this means is that everyone who has an imprint is worried about losing it. And as I'm sure some of you have learned, there is one that is not a cog, that has had a long-standing imprint. And his name is Don Francis Facone. I have learned recently that Mr. Facone, who you also should know by now, is by genetics and family a wizard, a long descendant of Marvin Facone. Mr. Facone is not very interested in losing his imprint. And so he devised a way to speak to it himself. He wished to find a way to keep him after the time limit. He would not tell me if he did get an answer for this. But he was willing to tell me how to do it. But not without first insisting that he tell me why the imprint has a time limit. Why it's tied to the bridge. And the question to ask your imprint, which is, why do the gods really want this to happen? He thought long ago that Hirax told you that the gods were worried about their imminent deaths. But Francis never cared to ask Hirax why the gods would die if the bridge was not completed. And so finally, when he was able to summon him to ask why is it this all tied, and why is it truly that the gods want this? What do you know? There were more answers than expected. It seems, and the details are sparse, and your imprints will not know this portion. It would seem that Hirax's very arrival in the realms is part of a grand plan. As I'm sure you've all figured out, Hirax was the only one with the moral capability to kill so many and absorb them in the network of pickaxes. Absorb their essences, which will then be funneled through Zane's pickaxe in order to activate the Nexus. The Nexus, which will then, in turn, be powered by the circuit atop the bridge. Now, the grand plan seems to be much more than this. For the gods, that being the dragon gods, saw it fit that they needed someone so morally reprehensible, not only to have the willingness to murder, seeking what they thought was power, but to also provide every piece of the puzzle with a villain, a common cause, something to bring those needed together. And he did do that. He did indeed. However, there is an unknown. Before the arrival of Hirax was but moments after what is now known as the Great Calamity. And there was a worry that Francis told me that Hirax had, that perhaps he caused the calamity. But Francis recently gained an ability of finding. He's able to use his inherent wizard magic to find sources of power, latent energies emitted by the ley lines, magical beings, gods, demigods, and the like, or their tools. And he decided that he would use it on Hirax. And what he found was startling. Hirax's powers, sometimes that of gods, demigods, or wizards, did not cause the calamity. The calamity was the cause of his power. Whatever or whoever was the cause of the great calamity funneled its power to various beings in the universe, and all the realms beyond. Some to the protectors of the realms, some to some of your ancestors or recent relatives, and much to Hirax. When Hirax died, that power was released again. And as we know, nothing is created nor destroyed. The power, as Francis put it, went home. That is, it went to its source. His power of finding is much more enhanced than he anticipated. Through the imprint, Francis was able to trace where the power dispersed to. And that is to a place many call the First Realm, for it was not the birthplace of realms or the birthplace of gods, and it was not the hub. To us it would be the fourth in succession. And that realm is called Zofair. The source of Hirax's power. The source of the energies within the Calamity. Or the cause came from within Zofair. This power that had been distributed once the calamity occurred, and now some of which resides in each of you, in fact. Some in the heralds of the realms, providing us our immortality. The other protectors of the realms, the gods of all the realms. But it is building. You have all experienced times where your power didn't work as expected, or it was overwhelming. That is because with time it has become unwieldy within you, and myself as well. It needs to be redispersed. And when it does so, naturally, you will lose some of your strengths. But then your strengths will be, as one would expect, balanced. But they are unable to do so because we lack the bridge. Now, while the result of us running out of time and not constructing the bridge for you all would be a simple loss of the power you have, for the gods it is much more dire. The reason why the gods need the bridge is because what will happen without it would be a calamity unlike any other. It will be a death of the gods. And unless you can escape, you would also see a death of the realms themselves. This is why balance has always been of utmost importance. You cannot store this much power in beings without it being able to be dispersed. For every recharge, there is a discharge. And so, I thought it important that you all know what it is you're working for, what it is you're striving toward, and what it is you must do. And even if cogs with certain levels of responsibility for portions of prophecy are not available, it is up to all of us, not just the cogs. It is up to all of us to figure it out. And so if you need to get up there and work on your circuit yourselves without Mr. Lockridge, so be it. Or if something more drastic needs to happen, if Mr. Century is unable to wield the pickaxe on the day. But this reason is not all that is needing sharing today. It would seem that Don Vacone discovered how to summon Hirax as an imprint again. Not through research of books or computers or my records or his memories. He did not ask the gods. He asked the other balance of power in the realms. And the only one that we were aware of. He asked the Titan, Erebos. He assured me when he went to ask that it is for noble purpose. He wants to help. But when he returned, he has told me many things he has discovered. And while I do not see him as a threat in any way, he does possess dangerous knowledge. Knowledge that could be a threat to balance. But he did impart on me how to speak with Hirax the imprint. But I did not simply just tell you, because you needed to know all the reasoning. And you need to make a choice. This knowledge, it comes from a Titan. Even uttering the word on governance or resilience, elements, or aura would result in immediate backlash for you. And if not immediate, slow and dire. This is where we are safe. So I'll need you to decide. Would you rather take it on yourselves, figure out the bridge, and push aside things you want to know until it is time? Or would you like information from a Titan? The choice is yours.
Oh. Francis. What you guys thinking?
Shit.
I don't know. This was a lot, and that's definitely an understatement.
I definitely think it'd be smarter for us to work on the bridge with what we have before we start poking our nose in places we shouldn't, or we don't have to.
What do you think, Tana?
That is a lot to digest. But I think that we need to take some time individually and potentially together and make a decision. I don't think this is something that we can do in haste.
Yeah, I mean, if we do call upon Hirax, then we definitely have to have this line of questioning going.
We need to have them ready. We don't have a lot of time with him either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think this is a wise choice. I will return home. I will check my P.O. box periodically. If any of you decide, individually or together, that you wish for the Titan's information, leave a note in my box and I'll find you. If not, I wish you good luck. I must rest.
Thank you, Harold.
Take care, Harold.
Feel that every
Ooh, I didn't turn that on today. Oh, in the wrong portal. That's okay though.
I honestly don't even know where to start. If Hirax was sitting right there at this moment, I wouldn't even know what to ask him for.
I agree. Same. I feel the same way.
I have a line of questioning, but I don't think it's appropriate for what all of this is. This is entirely different, and I don't know if my thing is important.
I want to know. I really want to know which god Hirax was working with.
Well, as far as I remember, we already asked Hirax that. And
I mean, he never gave us an answer, right?
yeah. Because if my memory serves me right, it's either he doesn't know or he doesn't remember.
So fair.
Oh yeah.
I hate the
There's
whole
just so
I wish my
much.
dad was here line, but
You know, it's very
Yo,
understandable.
me too.
it's mainly because father was from Zofair. I wonder if learning more about Zofair unlocks any type of clues.
I mean, maybe, because for some reason it has that amount of energy to disperse.
And not only that, but more of, is there any Zopharian, Zopharite that we can contact or something? Or just have record of anything that they did in that realm?
I can try to contact the projectors if you'd like.
Yes, please do, because my only other option is to ask Vuk, and I don't know what the hell that maniac's been up to these days.
Well, there's a massive
locked up
hole.
42 at least.
What?
Yeah, have you seen the structure, V?
What do you massive
Nope,
hole?
haven't been there.
You remember the cave that 42 was in? It has been excavated.
Was that Jimbo?
Yeah.
Alright, well... Okay, well, I think, then I guess from here, instead of just sitting here, we should definitely, take some time to work on the bridge, but also just start thinking of questions, because we definitely will probably summon Hirax at some point, but we have to be really thinking about what we want to ask him.
Yeah. Tana, did you put in the request for the blueprints already?
Yeah. I didn't put in the request. It's on the mayor's office. So I spoke to Soria about it, and she said she put it in, so hopefully she did.
Okay.
If for some reason Lockridge doesn't show, I can work on the electrical part. If you guys trust me.
I mean, I'm sure that you wouldn't do anything to tamper with it, considering all that's on the line. So
No.
Let's see, Protector of the Realm designated to Cardwaithe. Yeah, I'm totally screw over this entire realm. And all of the realms subsidiate there.
don't do that.
Like,
Don't do that. You know, for the amount of time I've been sleeping, some demon could have crawled into your brain and just made you want to kill everybody. All right.
just ignore the Twitch.
Sure.
Right. Right.
Well, some quick updates for you, Zane. The library's gone. Someone removed the protection from it, and it has been wiped. The last time I asked Harold, he doesn't know who it was, who or what it was.
No, he was being sarcastic.
Suspects
Hi,
it's a
Ella. Good to see you.
Wizard. Be.
Oh, I had a question about that.
Powerful wizard.
Did you guys want a new library
Yes.
built, or
What? Didn't wasn't the last wizard supposed to be Marv, but
Not really.
well, Harold just said that Don Vacone's to a wizard. Have we got any questioning for Mr. Vacone about the library yet?
Nope.
I
as
haven't
far
had a
as I know.
chance. However, I know that he doesn't have a wand, so
Alright, well,
Well, see, here's the thing. Yesterday, a few days ago, Harold told me that, because the in-between has, even though the in-between has been, separated from the overworld of Cardwaithe, there's still energy kind of flowing into the overworld. And that may cause people or certain more things to be more powerful. So, while before we thought that no one is capable of doing that level of magic, maybe that phenomenon would have allowed them to. And right now, there's really only one suspect, it seems. But I was also told that while the path to the overworld from the in-between is already gone because it has been severed, we don't know if other people, entities, beings might have found a way, another way to get here.
right.
And that we must keep an eye out for new people arriving and be wary because we don't know if they are threats or allies.
Okay, my mind is spinning here. Okay, theoretically speaking, theoretically speaking, if our number one suspect for this missing library is Mr. Vacone, and Harold just told us that he's developed this new ability of finding things. There has to be a line of questioning and reasoning, because if he did that, we need to definitely take a look at that site first. So, Tana, please do not touch that site of the library before we investigate.
Well, the curious thing is, the library is gone, but the portal is still there.
This is sick. I love this shit. I hope you guys
So
are
if
okay
you
with this on
enter the
stream because I love it.
portal right now, it would lead you to where it was before, and you know the various rock formations around it still there. It's just the library.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, right? I mean, the only reason why someone would demolish a building, you know, quote unquote, demolish a building, is if they're trying to rebuild onto that plot, or there's something under that plot that they're trying to get at.
or they were just testing out their powers.
Or that. That is also...
I mean, if you found out that you had this amazing, phenomenal power, what's the first thing you do with it? Try it out, right?
Right. If I had the ability to make cars appear, I would. But, right.
Man.
Also, another update. A few days ago, Harold and I went to the pyramid at Mind Island, and he guided me through an incantation, which brought the missing locals back.
Except for
Wait,
Emmanuel.
how did Harold have this incantation?
Harry's a
That
wizard.
part I don't
Wait,
know.
Harold's a wizard. Harold's a wizard. No.
No, he is. Oh. I mean, his best friend was a wizard.
That's a good name for a sitcom. My best friend's a wizard.
Oh, right, and right. Harold just wrote everything down.
Well, he made me repeat after him, and it different.
Wait, so
different language, and it
you're a
was difficult.
wizard?
No, but it's kind of the same.
No,
So because I was able to basically, bring back the people of Warrenfall, it kind of along the same line.
okay. Just a quick thing, real quick. Not all magic is one person. The more people involved, the more magic you can do. Especially people who have done magic before or are from places with lots of magic. Currently, supposedly, Warrenfall is coursing with magic. But back home, she's still in charge of that place. So in theory, Victoria and possibly even myself are both coursing with
It
magic.
is a wizard. Right.
No.
Not wizard. Technically witch.
No, not that either.
You're a
You're
wizard.
you're helping so much, Tana, right now.
Okay,
Hiya,
no,
Jill.
she's not a wizard or witch. She is not a magic
Okay,
user.
okay,
She has magic.
I'm just kidding. I get it. I get it. Not that it makes me wish Vane had any magic of any sort. Wait,
You guys have really cool cars. Shut up.
wait. That's actually not true.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Oh. Never. I just remembered something.
Oh?
Oh, what's up?
Would you like to share with the class?
Really? Enlighten us, please. We are listening. Come on. You can do it. I believe it.
I'm just sorry. We're talking about realm magic and just trying to think of Vane and how it can possibly compare to the magical beings that exist in your realm. Then I realized that there was these crystals in the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Did I ever tell you about this incident that I found out about my father? He was kind of, he was an inventor type. But there was this one incident that happened at his company where a thing blew up, blue, green, and orange light. And just
Finally.
it was interesting, as apparently some of the materials and composites in the earth around there were essence crystal.
What? In vain?
It's going great. Got to do a nice info dump. And they're kind of hashing things out. Hash.
Yeah.
They talked about Vuk though,
Yeah.
and the big excavation pit.
Well, it
Did
was
they know
it was for
if
who
they
like
contained anything?
Victoria contacted everyone she could, and only these guys were awake. And Harold sat down here on the old bencharoo.
That was the thing. That incident.
Yeah, I looked at your building and stuff.
Orchestrated.
The inside looks sick. I saw it in
up.
CW images. It looks sick. I didn't react to it. I just realized.
So that no
I was
one
gonna
could find things out, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, that's just that's for me to ponder, and I will let you know if any of that's actually relevant.
Next finals tomorrow.
But I
Gotcha.
mean,
Good luck. Good
obviously
luck.
there's this-
You know,
there's
Ira
this
has this huge
tie-in,
test
right,
tomorrow.
with all the
Licensure
realms,
exam.
abilities coming into play.
Tomorrow
at
seems
this
to be a
moment,
good
right?
test day. Day after Pearl Harbor Day,
Mhm.
which is today.
Definitely, it's one of the things I need to do on my list is to also speak with this axe again and
Yes, you do.
see if he starts remembering things. He's growing on me, I guess, a little. It was actually nice the last time. It was
Can-
kind of strange.
Was it able to relay to you information from Edwin? Kind of like how he spies on us? Like, could you do it the other way?
Well, the only thing that he told me was that, you know, like this energy, right? Like he told me about what Edwin was doing, right? He was telling me that, you know, those entities that were showing up from Blightbrook, they were the transmission, right? The transmitting.
I gotta put
only
the axe on
energy,
him.
not through ley lines, but through the in between. Right. So, I mean, I would say my axe can tell what's going on, right? He knows what's going on for sure, and he knows that he is the weaker part of, you know, this balance, or, you know, he is the weaker axe at the moment, and we both kind of like sit there and we're like, yeah, we're pretty weak right now. You know, we just sit in the room and we notice just, yeah, it's a weird conversation, but yeah, you know, he knows that there'll be a point where he will take on a lot of that power, but he's slowly kind of confiding in me, slowly giving me information as I confide in it.
I see, because I was wondering if we would be able to learn what his next move would be. Like, if he has found a new way to get here?
Right, I'll put that in my mental notes that I need to ask him. Hey, what's your other counterparts doing? Are they well?
Send them my regards. You know, Merry Christmas, all that shit.
Yeah, but I mean that's one of those things. But from that last conversation I had with the axe, it was very decent and very nice. So I don't know what has been changing or shifting. I don't know if it's me that's shifting it or it's shifting because I need to shift. But I think he knows that the time is soon.
So, I've just been wondering about this cycle of dispersion of magic throughout the realms.
Right.
Like, is this the first round of it?
Oh, you're contemplating if there was another instance of us doing the same thing we're doing now.
Yes, and maybe there was a different Hirax before. And another thing is that
I love how where these conversations go. This is sick.
from what Harold said, the person that they choose to be the quote-unquote villain has to be morally reprehensible and capable of killing that amount of people for power. But it didn't seem to me as though Hirax's King Arthur was evil. And yes, he expressed worry about causing the great calamity.
This is making me think about my very early conversations with the axe. He is weak. Could not do what needed to be done. Could not match the efforts of peace at any cost.
Huh.
Ha ha ha, kind of crazy.
Strange. Definitely, in the beginning, the axe seemed very diabolical and manipulative. But this is why it makes me question, right? If the axe is relationship with me is anything close to this relationship with Hirax, then did Hirax change from the start to the end?
Well, another thing is that Hirax was King Arthur. The axe was the Excalibur, but when you asked, it did not have any memory of that time. So given the I guess absence of the memory of their former relationship, change, although we don't really know either what their former relationship.
Right.
could know.
Just makes me wonder why, if this is how the design was. Why is it that gods are to forget what happened in the Great Calamity? Why is it a blank spot in everyone's memories? If this is some sort of cycle,
A cycle.
huh?
Cycle. Flipping the coin.
I'll roll the
Another
dice.
side. To balance out in a different light on the other end of the spectrum. This is what happens. I've been sleeping for so long, and just you guys have existential crises. Just all day.
Yeah, you should wake up more often.
The sun
Yeah,
is
so it
gone.
doesn't all get dumped to you on a lot. Yeah, that's true. To be fair, I suppose there is one more thing you should know about, unless... What else you got for him, V?
No, I'm just thinking if the reason why they forget is so that they don't fight against it. Or did something go wrong?
Or they're born again.
If they could only know.
Or is it some variation of the process of the cycle? Because there is a prophecy for this to build the bridge, but either way, the entire realms beyond will balance itself out.
Balance. Cycle.
It doesn't matter
Memory.
how.
Rebirth.
Because it's just a concept that is above all of us.
Prophecy. But where are prophecies born?
Balance at all costs.
Prophecy is not seeing the future.
Right. So if I trip and fall into a coma, and you get to wield the axe, right?
Yep, that's pretty much it.
The axe must tell him.
It might have to be you.
I can't even touch the thing, or something bad happened.
You remember the last time, Zane?
Yeah, but like, it's mainly because I know it's working. Like, the energy is funneling.
Oh, speaking of funneling energy, have you looked at your mailbox yet?
I just made my mailbox today. What?
Fantastic. Did you look at it at the tail end of last season?
No, did you bill me? Is you telling me you owe me that I owe you money?
No.
Is it,
No. Did you end up keeping that that structure built though?
wait, what do you mean that structure built?
Oh man. For right now, I guess the most important thing is that I'm building a particle accelerator on Aura.
Okay, I knew that.
I've built the accelerator and people need to stay away once it's up and running. I don't know what
so
kind of
you're telling
output
me
we're
to
going
stay
to
away.
have. I'm not telling you to stay away. I'm telling you as the police people to tell people to stay away.
Oh, right. Because I definitely am gonna walk in there. Just let you know.
Yeah, absolutely. No, especially with the axe.
Yeah. I want
especially once. Yeah, especially once that's connected to all of the realms, having the axe in hand nearby, that's going to be a definitely good thing, right?
Victoria, what are you looking at?
Space. Just thinking.
It looks like you're staring into somebody's eyes. We can't see.
Are you seeing things again, V?
No, I was just looking at the sky.
The Sky God?
God, okay, right. Oh man. Okay. Alright, probably when the sun comes back up, I'll probably go take a look at the bridge again.
Sounds like a
Listening into
plan.
something.
Yeah. Alright, I mean, are you guys gonna be there too? I mean, I was just gonna run some errands before the really.
Yeah, I'll
Right up
probably
the
head that
bridge?
way as well. Yeah, I'll meet you guys there. I'm gonna grab a few things first.
Yeah, I need to.
One can only
I'm
hope.
starving.
What the hell?
I got nothing for you. I'm sorry.
What's right?
I need a moment to go buy some food and.
Hey,
see you guys over there, then.
there's a pump
Oh.
in here.
Was that you?
No,
Was that
I'm
you?
not claiming. No, that was.
Mm-hmm.
The fate of the realms is on their shoulders.
Probably was Victoria.
And I can't figure out how to share a pumpkin.
So facto, Victoria's a god.
She's magic. It's fine. All right, I'll see you guys at the bridge.
Literal ding dong doofuses, honestly. Alright. Now, I need to. Oh, heavens to Betsy. I need to do something.
Well, I love this particular song. Ooh, we're halfway through the session. That was cool. All right.
Locals run me over.
Oh yeah, I have to check if that plugin is working.
Alright, we're gonna have a conversation at some point, but you know that I gotta get this car.
Why is there a goddamn branch in here? Oh, he's there. Let's see if this works.
Hey, is Mick around? I'm just here to buy a car, typical 4 module, tier 3. 1,500? Man, you guys haven't raised the prices at all. Well, appreciate that.
Well, I'm glad that's still working. I gotta check something else.
All right, let's see. Everything in order here. Engine looking good. All right, this is a good one. I'll take this one. You tell Mick that raise his prices. Man's charging too low.
Okay. We're gonna stay with him for a little bit.
Oh man.
Yes.
I actually hate this one.
Look at you. You know, I know Tana's been coming here, making this space good, but he does a good job. Nothing like a new season and another warehouse.
There's a naked guy in the car with you. All right, let's see where he's going. I'm gonna stick with him for a little bit because pickaxe.
You know, honestly, I don't know why we don't have any traffic enforcement happening. Not even a sidewalk, not a stop sign, a stoplight. Jeez.
Hey, you're lucky we got a road.
Well, looks like they're headed over. Ah, shit. No, with all the vendors back, let's see if they got anybody working these gas stations anymore. Hello? Anybody here? Guess not.
Nope.
You know, but you would think that they would have things that are...
That plugin's broken. But that's not one that I wrote.
That continue to mark down prices, but no one works here. Alright, well... Alright, let's see what this puppy can do.
He is speed.
Oh, there's Tana. I don't know what Mix put on these tires, but
The traction sucks.
this is not it. Someone's gotta teach that man about weight distribution, because this is just absolutely absurd.
This music with him driving.
All right, not bad. Let's hit the turn. Shit. You gotta be kidding me.
It's a telephone pole. It finally loaded in. Okay, anyway. Man, I keep forgetting to do the topology of this little dirt path. Well, they're gonna see that he has the axe.
Oh my. God damn it.
There they are.
Did you really just break your ankles in front of me earlier?
Quite
Yeah.
possibly. Why?
No, I was kind of walking, then you dropped out of the sky.
Hi, shaft.
I was going up to the top, and I wanted to see if I could still kind of go across, but you can't anymore. So
Who's breaking whose ankles?
Victoria
Kinda
threatened to break mine.
himself.
Right. Okay. Alright, well, let's check off the list then. Pillar, done. Bridge, Nexus is not really, I mean... This is kind of the Nexus. Yeah. Circuit. Alright.
Mhm.
The circuit's been the kind of ongoing thing for a while.
These need batteries. Does that look like batteries to you?
They're
Power
probably
line? Power
generators.
source?
I mean, there's generators. There's generators back here.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming those are switches, maybe?
Looks like and or switches.
And these are
Branches.
bypass? Oh, branches? Yeah. Okay, well, how many ands and ors do we got going on?
I mean, I can build however many you want.
I mean, of
You
course,
just want to
just,
put it back here?
I mean, I think that's probably the option, right? Just to put it back here.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
And these definitely look like... Oh, pull same time. So, levers or something?
I thought they were Tesla coils at first.
It says pull same time. I don't know if that's
So it's gonna be
like a lever or something. Something to activate it, I guess. Is it me, or am I the only person getting anxiety backing away from these paintings with no railing?
Yes. I thought I almost felt really
I mean, like, I have a parachute, but it's...
I can't build anything off of this. So this is what we got.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. Did you guys need me to pick up anything, by the way?
Does say that we need a generator.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know.
Pick up anything.
Like, should I go pick up food or something? Like, you know, I'm only here to hold a pickaxe and provide money. You know.
I mean, I think we need to figure out
water
like, at
bottles?
least numbers for this.
So this circuit thing is 100% D&D thing. Because that blueprint is not like you know, showing actually what's needed, like literally.
You know, does this need to be doing anything with the sides of these pillars, like connected to each pillar?
That I do not
I mean,
know.
the notes kind of connect them all at the nexus.
What?
Like this one?
What?
Like, see this specific one in specific?
Yeah, it's all connected together, but it would need an input-output stream on either side. But it's all this inner part here. So this inner part is the important part where it is, and then we have all these electrical generators here. So I'm guessing, and this is again, you know, I've been working in electricity for a while, but this is Lockridge's thing. But
Basically, everybody gets
and
different bonuses.
But
since this is not their blueprint,
and
they have to explain stuff,
levers.
and it's harder.
Levers here. And then you've also got either Tesla coils or what are they called? Electrical branches here. I can also imagine that there could be memory cells involved, going back and forth. However, I could definitely put something together in the back of this, if nothing else. I've got the components on me for the majority of electrical work.
Okay.
I've got OR switches, I've got AND switches, I've got electrical branches, I've got timers, XOR switches, memory cells. I can also put together, you know, I've got wire tools. I've got whatever we need on me if we can try to figure this out. But my guess is that all of this needs to be linked together directly from the generators down here all the way up to the electrical branches here, and then the different switches need to work in unison together to work down into the switches down here where you need to pull them at the same time, and this is probably all right back here.
Right. Okay, I am going to take a look at these pillars and see if there's anything that I can find that can possibly be connectors to this.
Okay. Okay.
I find the lines interesting, because the broken lines represent the wires, right?
That would be the presumption.
Yes, but look at it. It connects generator to branches. Maybe there's memory cells. And then it only connects back to probably, they look like Tesla coils to me. So, Tesla coils?
The only thing that
And
dissuades me from thinking that they're Tesla coils is this
thing.
button down here. It says pull at same time.
Yes, I agree, but interesting thing about the pillars is that it kind of looks like there's Tesla coils at the tops of the pillars. Yes, I know that there aren't any right now. It's just a thought.
True. You're talking about not only... Oh. What if... Oh. I have a wild thought. So
Hold
you
on.
see all of these different lines. Hold on. You see all of these different lines, right, that go from the center of this area right here all around the bridge, right? So what if each of these lines is connected to one of these switches? Then we'd also need to figure out exactly what switches go where.
I mean, I thought it would kind of show based on the diagram as to what switches they look like. Because these definitely look like OR switches.
Right,
And
right.
another thing that I was saying is that this thing here that we're kind of, I don't know, we're kind of ignoring this part, but this like 1 and 2. If you look
For anybody
at
who can
the,
actually read what I'm writing.
Hey,
Nexus
can you guys
blueprint,
start
it also
yelling?
uses a.
Can you
sorry.
hear me?
Okay.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
no, you're good. I just want to hear what you
Okay,
guys are talking
gotcha.
about.
Okay. So there's also a 1 and 2 at the Nexus
But
blueprint.
so he
which is kind of the legend
he was facing
as to say that
AC-17, but he
this
had a
is- these
plus
are the
2.
generators and these are the circuits.
Man's rolled a
So,
3.
It also used it here, and it didn't say anything about it. So since the circuit and the Nexus are connected, maybe they are using the same key, legend key. So maybe like type of switch is connected to either the generator or the circuit. I don't know.
That could very well be.
Hey, do you
Nice
guys wanna-
observation,
You guys want
V,
to come up
thanks.
here and take a look?
Yeah. Give me just
Now
one
that their
second.
eyes all-
Man. Hey, you wanna both go, V? Let's go.
I mean, why not?
Oh, look at that. Victoria failed, but Tana succeeded. Okay. I'll start with Victoria because hers is easier.
I would be careful what you touch. I felt a little something zip me up. You okay?
What
Yeah,
the hell
just
did
watch
you
it, watch where
gas?
you
Yeah, I
touch it.
just-
I
The current?
Warning, spicy
I felt
bits.
a little. Yeah, I felt a little zip just not too long ago. Just be careful what you touch. I touched that
Gotcha.
that railing over there behind you, Tana.
Of course.
Protect your looking mother.
Sorry, guys.
So, what are you looking at here? Did you find anything?
I don't know. Other than the little zip on my fingers, nothing. That's why I called you guys up here, because I really just didn't notice anything weird. It just made a little sense to me that there had to be something connecting these, right? Like, like you talked about the legend key, like those dashed lines might be actually wires.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, and they actually didn't show that they're connected to the switches.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's weird, but there was those same lines from the pillars to the nexus. I was just curious if there was any energy coming through these, but there might be some, considering I got a little thing, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah, you gotta zap.
Yeah, I don't know if it was from the thing or, you know, I got a broken thread in my glove.
Oh, I might want to check that with Miranda.
You know, to be honest, I've had these gloves for how many seasons? I might just buy another pair, to be honest.
Yeah. You know, you can't afford to get the cuts with your hands. That's kind of your craft.
What do you think, Hannah?
I've been thinking about upgrading my gloves as well, just because, you know, I work with my hands a lot. But
okay, I wanted to hear them for a minute, but now I have to look at the blueprint.
I mean, I could make you a pair probably. I've been working on making some stuff myself, but
oh, you want to be a fashion designer now?
No, but I'm a protector and I work a lot with my hands, so making sure that you
know. So you got like a good masseuse.
God, I wish.
Oh. So you just like you like rub your hand against like Pharaoh's tree or something.
I actually sleep there from time to time still.
I mean, I bet I just was wondering.
Okay, here's a huge thing for him.
No.
I'm actually going to copy it.
I'm gonna need to think about something there.
You know, Victoria, if you stare at the Nexus too long, you might go blind.
I'm glad you like it. I wanted this part to be heavy D&D influence, role based. Now I can't just give him the entire thing. He had a really good roll. It wasn't a nat 20. If it was a nat 20, I would have given him almost the whole thing. But either way, I still couldn't give him the whole thing because I don't want it done yet.
I would love if the gods died, so I.
All right, let's listen to them. The naked man can listen.
Yeah, that was his thing. I remember. I miss Dyson.
Man, these emergency texts of these planes are absolutely insane.
Oh yeah, I have to disable that. I keep forgetting to.
I also get ones from the oil rigs now.
Wait, there's another one.
I don't mean those. I don't mean those.
So you would hold it again, right?
Probably isn't a good idea. And what?
Like if it really came down to it, like you would, right, for the realms.
I mean, yeah.
Right, you know, we should probably go ahead and take another look at this blueprint. Well, Tana, just shout if you find anything.
AV.
Oh. Mm. You know, you should really say things before I jump down the ladder.
Okay, hiya, relax. Jesus Christ.
You jump quickly, I'm sorry.
Okay, let me see how to turn these.
Should I be yelling for this?
No.
You don't want Zane to hear?
No, I'm just using it.
I want to disable the ace!
I think I had a realization with all of this, and I need to think. I need to think really hard about this.
Okay.
I'm gonna run to my cave for a minute. I need to think. I need to think. It's not so much. And I need help. I think. And the only thing I can think of is that I need to think. I think I need to be there right now.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. If that's what you have to do.
I just need to.
Holy shit, you can't. I can't turn the UI ones off.
Practice. I really do. I just need to think.
Okay.
The fuck?
I just... Why can't you tell Zane that?
Can't. I just I have a lot of my brain right now, and I didn't need more. Yeah. No. I'll let
You're
him know
gonna
that
tell
my
him?
brain.
Or...
Yeah, no, of course. I'll tell him I'm going more. I wanted to.
Okay.
Okay, somebody's got to come out with a plug-in that'll do it. Let me see.
You just break your ankles again?
Oh, there's already a plugin. Hey, yo! Okay, I can install this right now. Fuck that shit. Pop off. Pop off. What's their name? Razor. Oh, he's a great, or I actually don't know their gender.
Wait,
they are a great plugin writer.
Did she just fall off of the Victoria?
Come on.
Yeah. I'm right
Are you
here.
alive?
I just crawled down the ladder. Yes.
Okay, I thought I saw something. Oh,
Zane said you fell off.
Something fall. Something fell off that pillar all the way to the bottom. Did you throw something off?
I don't think so. I don't know. Did I don't think so.
Okay, you know that it's fine. We're fine. I just.
Okay, perfect. We're getting this.
What if you saw Winged Reaper?
I don't know. You're magic. You can deal with it, right?
Alright, I will be back. I will be in contact with you both shortly.
I'm gonna leave the other things on though, for now.
I need to think about this.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, Lilith and Raygon are on. Good, good, good.
What is this? Discord added a new thing
I.
for Nitro users.
You have a jetpack.
When you're in the DM with somebody, there's a sidebar.
The gasoline.
Ah.
Air protector, just walk it off or something.
Okay, anyway, pop off plugin writer.
Yeah.
Hopefully those don't pop up anymore.
Yep.
It's fine.
Okay. HP, if you can hear me, can you use a portal somewhere? I wonder if that'll help fix
He
your
was
voice
coughing,
for me.
Even though the pain was in his ankles.
Mm-hmm.
He was coughing even though the pain was in his ankles.
Yes. Yes, he was.
Anyway,
Oh, this is so sad. Because she's thinking about Dyson. But this is such a good screenshot.
Sorry if stream messes up.
do you know anything about these markings? Does that mean anything?
Well,
to you?
yeah, I mean, like, we don't know when stuff like that is real or not.
No.
God, if only Dr. Lockhart had better handwriting. I wonder if I could read that.
If only.
Yeah. There's a lot of things. Cannot really tell what it was.
Okay.
Brain's not braining. I was gonna do a thing and then I forgot. Oh, I remembered.
I wonder if this is something to do with the layout of this bridge.
And like, look at the direction.
Yeah, one way, right?
And downwards.
Maybe on the ground?
Man, I can't believe we've only got like 47-ish minutes left.
You know,
Shoot, Tana didn't leave us with any tools, did he?
no.
Well, you can go buy stuff from
Damn it.
Tommy.
I really wanted to plug something in.
I mean, we could get materials if we want to. There's, Tommy.
Wow, what a freaking idea! Wow, holy smokes! I wonder how you thought of that.
Right. Yeah, we did that. And
Then has anyone told you about Project Inertia yet?
Okay.
Project Inertia. What is Project Inertia?
Ma'am?
Oh. Oh.
Oh, off they go.
Q was compromised by the Shadow's hand. And,
Right.
we were able to take back the thing, but they already got what they wanted. And Luke was asking.
Don't tell me Project
several
Inertia
questions
was
from
something
42.
missing.
Well, no. Okay, as Luke was asking it questions, it ended up kind of going through the process of shutting down. But before it did, it had an error and said new file.
Like someone created a new file. I was driving on the wrong side of the road.
Like?
Produced file.
I love how much he hates the traffic drivers. I love that plugin. It's so stupid. I mean, it's like a really sophisticated plugin, but it's just... It makes things so dumb, and I love it.
42 said that there's a new file added. And it's named Interstellar Exploratory Realm Tragedy Importance Assessment. Project Inertia.
That contingency plan for realm destruction? I just...
Well, apparently it's kind of a system. It kind of rates tragedies in terms of importance, relevance, on a scale of 1 to 5. 1 least impactful and 5 is the most impactful. And
Okay.
I found it interesting.
She had the loot.
So we were kind of given examples of data. Like
Contingency plan.
the attack to Hilronto was rated a 1.
The one. Why did you say it like that?
The event of Bahamut was rated a 2. Valyrian's attack to Cardwaithe was rated a 4.
I mean, you've been gone for... Raise its price of Tesla coils. Okay.
Oh.
You...
I gotta fix this audio bug.
Zephyr was rated a 5. And I thought it was just because it was the first realm that T-Rex attacked.
Uh-huh.
But now that we were given this information from Harold, maybe because it's part of this whole tragedy that needs to occur to continue the cycle. Apparently, these assessments were generated by Nova.
Good old Nova Corps.
I'm not surprised.
But why did the Shadow's Hand want them?
Do you mind holding this sugar beet?
Sure.
Huh. So if you're telling me that the complete genocide of a realm was rated a 1.
Mm-hmm. And my thought about that. Oh, ow.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Huh?
My thought is that
No!
because the
I missed.
7 realms were
Oh, good.
quote unquote
No, I missed again.
meant to be destroyed,
Fucking master code bullshit.
because that's how the pickaxe gathers all that amount of essence.
Thanks, CJ.
I forgot who said it, but
Continue.
it was.
I won't be with you guys for
something
much
that was,
longer.
quote unquote, meant to happen. But that makes me wonder how exactly Nova Corps know that.
Well,
To
I mean,
make
it
these
seems that
assessments.
there's... Well, they have agents, right? Like Vuk. I'm wondering if they're just agents that exist in every realm. Because, I mean, who is also to say that there are... what if, right, like, even a protector could be an agent, right?
Yeah. I don't know, actually. Because, when we were at 42, Vuk tried to give Tana permissions to use 42, and he basically wasn't allowed because of being the protector of the realms.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Although,
Wait.
I remember Vuk told me...
Huh.
Sorry, continue?
No, sorry. Go ahead, I'm gonna keep marinating this thought.
No, I was just... I think Nova having agents on every realm is very possible, considering as far as I remember, Vuk told me a long time ago that kind of what they do is go travel to different realms and find new technology to bring back home and kind of improve upon it or build upon it and stuff. But it could not be just technology. Still interesting why they have this whole assessment thing made. Like what's the purpose?
I mean, I think that ties into the cycle theory, right? Why else categorize these events unless you're trying to understand or prevent them from happening again?
That's a truing. Now. I gotta see a lady about some power. I'm a naked guy. Give Don a vacon. Actually, I'm probably not doing a like gain a power thing today. Oh, actually, I should admin screen. I have an idea of a thing that I can do today. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Will it let me do this? Oh, that would have been sick. Okay. This makes more sense. Can I hit this? God, there he is. Okay. Okay. This is how we're gonna do this. Ooh. So that's where she is. Ooh, in a car. Oh shit, I still have admin time on. It's pitch black at night. Alright, let's see here. Where is it? I can't see shit. Ah! Oh, God! You bastard! Ah! Watch out! Ah! Oh! Ah!
Hello?
Oh God! You got a gun!
Oh god.
Ah!
Oh god. Yeah, but I can't see shit!
Oh, okay. If you got a gun, I got a light. Where is it? Ah! Yes!
Are you okay?
Well, you see, I had found an old canoe over there, and I was trying to pry it out because they had a paddle, but it just fell apart. And when it did, well, it made a lot of noise, and Boo Boo over here must have been hungry. Did you just rip meat off of him and throw it at him?
I was previously ripped off meat, so should be fine.
What animal is it from?
A wolf?
Oh, okay. See, I thought you were trying to feed the dead bear part of his own flesh. That's what I thought.
I mean, I would. No, I wouldn't.
Ah, that little bit of Lockridge is leaking out of you. The inquisitive, scientific, experimental mind. Oh, I hear another one.
Oh, there's something else.
I heard it. Do you have transport? Could we maybe get out of here?
Yeah, I parked my car somewhere over here, I think.
oh God. Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize it was getting so dark, and I looked up from the canoe, and it was midnight.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. I get that. I lose track of time a lot. I also lose track of cars. Let's see. Oh, here it is.
Oh, perfect. So where you headed tonight?
Oh, I wasn't headed anywhere in particular. It's just kind of driving, and then thought I'd make sure no shenanigans were happening over here, because it's been a while since I visited.
Yeah, this is a very shenanigan-y place. That damn swamp. But it's been pretty quiet since them got dispatched.
Yeah. What about you, besides canoeing?
Oh, yeah. No, the bucket said he found a really cool canoe over there, and he thought that I would like it. I used to be a boater myself when I was a kid. I don't really do it too much anymore.
A boater?
Yeah, a little bit of fishing here and there, but mostly I like just taking a little sandwich out on the lake. It was nice. Not a lot of people in Jersey really cared for the water.
That does sound nice.
Yeah. But, no, I've been mostly just trying to, hone this ability that you, helped unlock. The finding.
Any progress?
Well, I have definitely found many different little power pockets around. None seem to, give me that jolly feeling inside to indicate that it's like a wand. But
Right.
I did look within, and I don't remember if people told you that I've been imprinted with that Hirax fella for a long time. Did you know that?
No, I did not, in fact, know that.
Ah, yeah. See, I just kind of thought people knew. Before me and my grandmother thought we bought this realm somehow, I was training on a little island with who I thought was a sky god. Turns out, obviously, that was Hirax. And at some point during that training, he imprinted me. And he said, don't worry about it. It won't do anything until I'm dead, and it's not gonna bother you. He's probably gonna help you. And I was like, oh, all right, whatever. But I didn't really, he kind of snuck it on me. I thought I was agreeing to something else, but I was agreeing to that. Anyway, I thought maybe, because it's been, oh, look out! It's been a source of contention. Because for all this time, he was teaching me wizard stuff. And so was Marv, actually. It's before Marv knew anything either. And, I always just thought, he was a wizard, but there was one day when he wasn't around, and I talked to Marv, and Marv said, no, this guy, he wasn't born a wizard. Not at all. At least in these realms. And he told me that he thought that this guy was actually from the tangible galaxies. But anyway, apparently, he had a different source of power. So I thought, well, maybe I can look inward and find the imprint, coax him out, and see if I could use the ability you gave me to find out his source of power. And so I did. Well, it turns out his power It came from the Great Calamity.
How does that work?
Well, some almighty being, would had have been a god, found a way to harness whatever it was that caused the calamity and funnel some of it into Hirax. I talked to Harold about it, and he, you know, he basically said most of the powers and abilities that people have, they find themselves also linked to the calamity too, in one way or another. So here I thought everything came from the ley lines. It turns out the ley lines are just sort of like I guess the best way to say is recharging us. All of us that have any kind of power and ability. Which, well, that would even mean you and your key ability.
I see.
But anyway, yeah, I thought maybe we could do some more testing, because where the hell did we wind up? Oh, we're all the way over here. Are you going somewhere, or are you just driving?
Oh, I'm just driving.
Listen, let's aim for up in resilience. It's kind of the other side of the world now, but something up in the north was giving me a big surge when I was kind of scanning. I used one of those MLRS things to sort of scan the whole realm, trying to use, and I don't know, kind of see if I can feel anything. And somewhere up north up there, I was finally getting something different, but I haven't been able to make my way over there. I got caught up with the bucket in the swamp.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the middle of the thing. You gotta stay on the side.
Yeah. Didn't realize those were there until...
Yeah,
well,
neither did I. Don't worry. They didn't show up in my eyes either. I forgot about them. But, yeah, there's, what's up there, I forget what's up in that area. Is there anything up there that would have been of any kind of, like, significance to Hirax?
To Hirax. Either poppies or the dome, I would guess.
Oh, poppies. Okay. Well, why don't we go up there to the poppies, Poppy's Pond, I guess? I guess it's a big lake now. And I mean, that's of course if you want to do this right now.
Yeah, sure. I wasn't up to anything. I was supposed to meet Soria for a bit, for her to update me on some stuff, but haven't been seeing her around today.
No, yeah, I really haven't seen much of anybody. I talked to Harold and... Yeah, I didn't really see anybody. I saw Tana in the air, you know, with his jetpack. But he doesn't know that I saw him.
I saw a 10 in the air, and I drove past 2 people in a car, but I could not identify who, as I was going really quick and it was dark.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Man, I'm still not used to that big dragon there.
If you've never been inside, it's pretty awesome inside.
Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. I'm not really one to crawl inside the mouths of dragons. Not anymore, anyway. Not since I got married.
Oh.
Well, nope, there's the lake. Oh, God. Be careful, isn't there that guy that walks on the banks?
Yeah, Otis.
He's a crazy son of a bitch. He doesn't even sleep, it doesn't look like.
Oh.
Huh.
Canoe there too, huh?
Oh, that's not a canoe, that's a kayak.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
What? Wait a second. I have a paddle.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, no.
It's okay, we'll get it, we'll get it. There we go. All right.
I feel like I'm just the cheerleader.
I literally have not operated one of these boys in a long time. Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Well, there's got to be a reason there was a damn kayak here. Let's just swim like out to the middle. I ain't gonna lie, it's real tingly here. Huh. Oh God, it's still moving. Stop, kayak. Oh Lord.
That's better, sort of.
Sort of. Oh God.
Oh,
How good's your underwater vision? I'm feeling like a little bit over in that
not
direction.
Terrible.
A little bit over in that direction in the water.
Okay.
There's like I've got like a big tingly feeling from the power.
Well,
Let me know if you see anything.
we'll find out, I guess.
Yeah. If you don't mind.
Okay.
From my point of view, she took the breath in the water. So she's dead.
Oh, hi, Otis. There's something in the water over here.
Oh. What is it?
It's a box.
A box? In the water? Can you open it?
Yeah. Let me try. Alright, it should be right under me.
+1, +1, +1, +1, +1.
No, I can't. It's locked.
Oh, Jesus. All right, I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna try to help you pick it. Oh, I do. I see it. I can see it under there. Damn. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little dizzying. Ooh. I'm gonna go stare at it for a minute.
Okay. You know your breath a lot longer than me.
Whew. Wow. I had a lot of practice. Whew. Used to be a varsity swimmer in high school. All right.
Oh, I would do it.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to guide you a little, because my hands, they don't work like they used to. And I've got some Magitech here. Let me hook this up to you. Just hang on. All right. Okay.
Alrighty.
Now this Magitech is gonna make it so that we can perfectly hear each other underwater. So we don't even have to worry about that. And when we talk, it has a little bubble and we can breathe. So you only gotta come up if your body tells you you're drowning. And then you can come back down.
Got it.
All right. So we're gonna get down there. And I'm gonna try to give you a little bit of help. And we're gonna pick this lock. All right, here we go.
Okay.
All right, so take a breath.
Drowning. That's it.
Yep, take a breath. Here we go. All right, Now, take that little twig next to it.
1 second.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, twig next to it.
Yep. This little twig. You're gonna stick it right here in the lock. And you're gonna wiggle it just like I say. Ready? Left, right, up, down,
Okay.
left, right, up, down, diagonal circle, diagonal circle, diagonal circle.
Oh.
Oh,
1 second.
it's loose. It's loose. All right. One more time, and you're gonna get it. You're doing it perfect. You have no mistakes.
Okay.
Here we go. Up, down, left, right, diagonal circle, diagonal circle. Push. Oh, I shouldn't have taken a breath down there. That was very watery. It looked like it turned green.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
See if you could get whatever's inside.
Okay. I got it.
Okay, let's go back to the kayak. Oh, you just scared me. I thought you didn't make it. Whew. All right, let me unhook this from you.
Thank you for letting me borrow that.
Yeah, sure. All right, let's get back to the shore before we don't want to lose it.
Yeah.
Well, what is it?
Well, you know how Hirax has his pickaxe, and
Yeah.
it's Hirax's delight?
Yeah.
Oh, well, currently I'm holding Hirax's pride.
No, you are not. No way. Really?
100%.
By the gods! We found it!
I can't believe it.
All right. Well, I can trade you.
Oh, wow, that sure is a worthy trade. I will hold this while you hold this.
Wow.
How's it feel? Because mine feels really great.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Whoa! 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 You see that? I got a little pep in my step.
Oh.
Whoa!
Okay. Looking very peppy there.
Wow. Lilith. Thank you. Let me give you 1,000,000 coin. How about that?
Oh. I mean, this paddle's pretty cool, but I mean, I wouldn't say no to 1,000,000 coin. Just gonna.
Good. Give me an account number.
80 would work. So, what's the plan next then? Here Axis Pride.
Here Axis Pride. Well, we gotta try it. Here, stand.
Well, I mean, of course.
Stand right up here. Stand where I am. Kayak's here for a reason.
Yay. Uh-huh.
Let's do it.
Oh, shit. Where'd you go?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that'll do it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. I'm gonna send you over there to Miss LMA to see the aftermath. And now, we know why. Remember, folks, at the end of the day, the only person guaranteed to be there for you is you. So take care of yourselves first and foremost. Check in on your friends and do so often, both in bad times and in good. You never know when they'll need that pick-me-up. Or a little praise. And I try to live my life by 3 cardinal rules. Cardinal rule number 1. Surround yourself with people whose eyes light up when they see you coming. Cardinal rule number 2. Slowly is the fastest way to get to where you want to be. Cardinal rule number 3. The top of one mountain is the bottom of the next. So keep climbing. We'll see y'all next time. Stay tuned in the Discord to find out when our next session is. In the meantime, this Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific, Session 1 of my Tal'Dorei campaign with the amazing Miss Ludichem, the person we're raiding, Miss LMA, and my brother Alex. See you all soon.